In the meantime, just taking stock of, what the sectoral composition for the market today is going to be. Shortly, you'll have the portfolios for the new cabinet getting announced, and I think that should enthuse some more confidence. A sign of continuity is something that's going to be taken as positive. We were just chatting with consulting editor Swaminathan Iyer, and he was talking about as to how it seems that the key portfolios are going to see the same faces come by, and there's no reason for change. And much unlike what the speculation was, it doesn't seem like any majority portfolios are going to be handed out to the coalition partners. So there you go. The first rates have started off a little bit tempered, much along expected lines. I think the big mover today could be both CEAT as well as MGL, given that MGL is guided to a steady 5-year volume CAGR of about 6 to 7% and could hit that 10% range as well. So that stock surely has gapped up. And there you go. We're already at a record high for the index. That in any case was just a mathematical calculation in some sense. CEAT as well, wherein the FY25 volume growth is likely to be in high single digits to low double digits. So that also should be looked at positive by the street. Of course, the Nifty is the biggest newsmaker this morning, while the Sensex already did it in Friday itself. About mildly in the green is where both the Nifty as well as the Sensex are. 1564, that's the count of advances on the NSE. 192 to the declines is where we're currently sitting at. Bunch of other positive, or rather I should say negative newsmakers. Let's see what Suzlon is up to, considering the independent director has cited corporate governance as one of the issues to step down. Suzlon Energy about 3.5% lower is where that stock is. Even Delivery, there's been a target price cut by almost about 18% to now 460 from the earlier 560 by one of the brokerages, but that stock goes on unabated. DRL, USFD has concluded with 4 observations at its API manufacturing plant in Andhra Pradesh. Emphasis, wherein Blackstone is likely to sell that 15% stake worth about 6,700 odd crore rupees. So a bunch of these stocks which are in focus. What about the big boys? What's really contributing to the Nifty today? Let's see what Reliance, M&M, L&T, some of the technology names, considering they too have made a comeback. What are they up to right now in trade? 0.5% higher for Reliance, M&M higher by about 0.7%, L&T higher by 0.6%, and the Nifty has scaled past 23,400 for the first time ever, and it's now 77,000 on the Sensex. We always used to talk about that 1 lakh mark, right, Kunal? It seems like just a little bit more, and we could easily get there.
Yeah, a little bit more effort. But I think, it's good that we are seeing many sectors participating. So the market is, more opened up in this leg of the up move. And I think that's the heartening part to see, this time around, because we are not limited to just about few sectors outperforming and the outperforming stretching to a higher limit. And now we are seeing many of the underperforming stocks making a comeback. So that broadens the, market quite strongly. So I believe now in terms of the opening trade, we would look out for many tire stocks making a comeback. Balkrishna Industries is something which I would opt as an opening trade at current levels, inching towards a breakout of the previous highs of 3,100-200 mark.
Right. Okay. So that's the take coming in on where the market is headed, scaling up quite nicely. And I think that sizable 15% block on Emphasis has happened. It seems that Blackstone was likely to offload a sizable 15% stake worth about 6,700 crore rupees in Emphasis. And it seems like part of that block deal is already executed and 15% equity has already changed hands. Big buoyancy in Paytm, that's holding up almost about 8% this morning. Zomato as well has gotten off to a decent start, holding up roughly about 0.5% or so. 185 is where that stock is as we speak right now. But Naresh, what are the first trades that you're punching in?
So looking at a buy on dips on Bharti Airtel, that's been a leader in the large cap space. Still the trends looks strong. So expecting it to slowly go towards the 1500 level. So looking at it as a buy on dips.
Kunal, what about your stock strategies?
So there will be Balkrishna Industries, which I highlighted, looks attractive. And along with that, if I can include many of the private sector banking names like HDFC Bank also looks attractive at 1570 plus mark.
Okay, 1570 or.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.